Alright, kia ora, tēnā koutou, Bulafanaka, Huhangtit, and welcome back into the channel here for another video of Super Rugby Fantasy of 2025. Glad to have you with me once again. I hope you guys have been well, keeping well as we dive into this one here after round 7 just gone, and then we'll see how I did in terms of my points, and then we'll check out and see how you guys did in the league as well. So let's dive into this one. Get your coffee, get your donuts, whatever you guys want to snack on, and we'll get into this one. First game was the Hurricanes and the Waratahs. Their complete blitz there in Wellington, Windy City, 57 points to 12. I thought the Waratahs would have put up a little bit more of a fight in this one. They did miss their key players though. I know they didn't have Gordon there at the 9. And yeah, but Hurricanes well performed there. If you had Kenny Noholo in your back 3, you would have, I think Kenny scored the most points that round, well over 100 points. And if you picked up Kenny Noholo that round, well, yeah, well done, because that was a really good pickup. I had Osofo Moa there at the 2. He had a great game, scored a try, 45 points, solid. Very happy with that game. Duplessis, not so, 33 points. Still good points, but there were definitely more flankers. Definitely a few flankers that outperformed Duplessis as well. The Angus Bell in the front, 27 points, probably not his highest scoring. Yeah, in fact, that's pretty average. Yeah, I'll say that's pretty average. 27 points, not bad, but yeah, I think there were other. Robertson from the Western Force was outstanding. But yeah, Cameron Roygaard, I think at the 9, everybody basically had him, and then that was about it for game 1 of round 7. So good start for myself there, heading into game 2, ACT Brumbies and the Highlanders. I knew that was going to be a tough game. I knew it was going to be pretty close. Brumbies have been playing amazing this year, and the Highlanders as well. Highlanders can be a little hot and cold, and so I knew it was going to be a pretty tight one. 34 points to 27 though. Home game for the Brumbies in Canberra. Did really well there. Ekatau I had in the midfield, 43 points. Scored the last try as well. I was waiting for it, anticipating it. And I'm sure you guys are too, for those who had Ekatau in their lineups this week. Caleb Tangatau. Hope to see this guy named in the All Blacks this year, because he's been absolute dynamite. Missile there on the left, on the wing for the Highlanders this year. So yeah, he's awesome player. Who else did I have? And the Brumbies there. Nick Frost, 20 points. Probably not the highest points that he's ever scored. In fact, it's the lowest points he's scored. 21 points against the Blues. But yeah, always still a solid pick there, Nick Frost. But yeah, not the highest points this round, but still not bad. I'm still happy with that round. I keep clicking the wrong thingy. But third game, big upset there, Crusaders and Moana Pacifica, 45 points to 29. Absolute clinic there in Christchurch. James O'Connor scored 36 points. I think I was a bit surprised about that, because he didn't have the greatest game himself as well. He dished the ball. Let's see where he got his points from though. He got the try assist, conversions as well, carries, 92 carries, 1 line break, offloads, and that's where he sort of got his points from. So actually no, hang on, let's go back in. This game specifically. Conversions, missed conversions. Oh, you get minus by missing your conversions. Yeah, that's interesting. Points scored 3, line breaks +7. Yeah, I didn't think he had the greatest game, but he still put on some good points there. But then we go to Will Jordan, 82 points. It was my captain. He was shut down pretty well, as Mecca Springer there on the wing as well. He didn't really have a good running open game. But had Adi Savia there for Moana, 60 points. He was always there to put on points for you. He didn't have the greatest start to the season, but he's finding his stride mid-season, so he's doing really well with this Moana team. So congratulations to Moana Pacifica. And well, I was still happy there after game 3, and then we went to game 4, Queensland Reds and Western Force, and then everything sort of went downhill One of my guys wasn't even playing there, Hunter Paisami. This is the second time in a row now that I've had some pick that just wasn't playing, even though he was greenlit. Everyone that had him, it was expecting him to be there. And then I'm not sure, because I had the game going in the background. I wasn't really watching, I wasn't really paying attention, so I had this game sort of playing in the background. But what happened to this guy? Like, what happened to Ryan Smith? Like, I don't know much. I know people were picking him a lot, and he was scoring some, like, really good points. But then he comes to, like, I noticed he has 9 points. I'm like, well, what happened to him? Like, did he get injured? Like, did he get injured or something? Like, I'm not even sure. But yeah, Hunter Paisami, the guy that came on for Hunter though, he had a good game. I don't forget his name. It was like Picky How. Yeah, but this is the second game. This is the second time now that I've had someone who wasn't playing or who didn't play, and I'm not sure how much money goes into Super Rugby Fantasy, but surely there's a team that can work on, you know, letting the public know who's playing, who's available, and who isn't, because that's like the core. That's like the core of the game. People pick players who they think is going to be playing on the day. Now, I'm not sure how. Like, I'm new to Super Rugby Fantasy. It's a new concept, obviously, but it's been around. It's not a new concept in terms of other sports. Like, I don't know how other sports deal with how they notify, or even if they do notify people or players about, you know, certain players that might not be playing on game day, and just like send them a notification, like how we get like on our phones, how we get earthquake notifications. Because I don't know how much money is going into this thing, but I'm sure there's got to be a few thousand, even, I don't know, a few 100,000. Surely they can bring in a team that can manage the, I don't know, but you know, you guys know what I'm saying. It's just it's a little bit frustrating, and I know that some of you guys feel the same way because some of your players didn't end up playing as well. But I'm still pretty competitive, right? I want that number one spot in the league, and things like this happens where I got 0 points because a player wasn't playing, and there's no notifications about it, and he was still green. But yeah, please, Super Rugby Fantasy, figure out a way that you can let people know that, you know, certain players are not playing on game day. That's it. But yeah, I know we're in the teething stages of Super Rugby Fantasy. It's new to the competition and completely understandable. It's a fun game to play, especially if you got like family and friends involved as well, and you're trying to outdo the other, and it's a competition on its own. Besides this one here on the leagues, and yeah, it can be pretty funny around the dinner tables and things like that. But let's have a look at the Hot Sports tournament. Let's dive into this one, and we'll see how you guys did there. I got my points there. Round points 599, not too bad there. Pretty high. 657 there. Trash Boat. And 691 as well. So some of you guys made some really good picks here as well. So good to see. 739 there. Casey, you might be top in terms of points here. And you are. Jakayla there at 708 as well. So yeah, that's some really good points there. But at number one, and still number one, is Cal 7. He leads the way. I'm pretty sure he leads the entire competition globally as well. But he got 565 points in that round, and 4,708 in total points. They had Pierce in the front. I saw for more as well. Alatoa, he had a great game. 32 points there. Delaney and Hooper there in the second row. Tizano. How good is Tizano? Like, this guy is scoring tries like he's just picking them off. Just easy as you like. Adi Savia, 60. Valentini, 7 points. Wasn't the greatest game. Cameron Roygard and Connor as well. Joseph Sualiu did well there. 36 points, even though they were getting absolute kicked. Those are still really good points there. If he can put on those points while he's losing, imagine when he's having a game of his life. Good pick. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed I didn't end up picking him. I forgot about him. Otherwise, I would have picked him. Balin Sullivan there, 55 points, scored a try, had a great game with the Hurricanes. And he had Will Jordan as captain as well, 82 points. Macca Spring on the wing and Shea Fiaki on the wing as well. I almost picked Shea Fiaki. I was going to go with him. And then I decided to swap him out for Caleb Tungatau. And yeah. But no, well done. He still holds the number 1 spot. Second spot there still, Counting Pills there, 584 points. He's done really well this season as well. He had Roberts there in the front as well. Pollard, 37 points. Cullen Grace, yellow carded. Honestly, I forgot about Cullen Grace because when I picked my lineup, I had to swap out. I had David Havili originally, and that made my 4 Crusaders. And so if you look at my team, we can look at my team from here. No, that's not my team. What am I doing? Here. So here, like I got 3 Crusaders. I originally had 4 Crusaders. I had David Havili, and then that's right because we had to swap him out. So we were figuring out who we were going to replace. If you had David Havili originally, you would have noticed that he wasn't able to be selected this week. Last week, and so you had to sort of swap him out. So I swapped him out with Hunter Paisami. But then I forgot about that. I had one Crusader player that I could have picked as well. And if I did remember Cullen Grace, I would have put him in the front there. I probably would have put him in place of Smith because Cullen Grace would have been my pick. But yeah, sort of things like that you got to think about when you're swapping players out. Just remember that if you want 4 players, just double check your teams. And I didn't do that. But Cullen Grace, always solid pick there. Didn't have the greatest game there round. Obviously, Miracle Failagi for 45 points, man. Absolute fire player. Levi or more. Yeah, Paisami as well. Yeah, you would know the frustration with Hunter Paisami as well, counting pills, but it's just how it is sometimes, I guess. With Corey Toole, 62 points, that's solid as well. Ruben Love was awesome. How good is he? There were times where he could have scored tries as well, Ruben Love, but he unselfish player, 70 points, and Will Jordan as captain as well. So, yep, that's why you guys are in the top positions there. Phil NZ still in the top 4 as well. Trash Boy Wolf Gamer jumps hugely to 6th spot here. He had Dolly in the front. Roberts as well, Atoa, Cullen Grace, Nick Frost as well, Failagi. Yeah, these are really good picks. He had Duplessis Kurifi as well. Cameron Roygaard. He had James O'Connor there as his captain. 72 points. Ikatel and Hamish Stewart there in the midfield. Caleb Tungatau. Muirhead is always dangerous. And Will Jordan in the back as well. So Wolf Gamer, John is top 6 as well. So that's pretty good. And, Wolf Gamer John. Well, I can't wait to see what the stats look like for Super Rugby 2024 and the Rugby Challenge 4. And should be a good one there. I really do appreciate what you do for the channel here, John. So, yeah, I really do appreciate what you do. 7th is Yufa, 691. 8th is Emily McDonald Redhouse Bird, 615. At 9 is Nate, 22. 10th place, LeBron Jason, 11, Aloha Amor. 12, Damon, 499. 13, 7-1 Splitter Springbok Getter was 676. Good points there. I want to see who else. I want to see which names I don't recognize, because then I'll know that they're new. Although it's good to see some of the names I do recognize here. KC 14 I do recognize. 15 Chris Rugby looks like a new player. 558. Chad M I know. Keith 17. 18th Comeback King. 19th Bix 93. 20th is Matthew 1990. 21 Tosu Draw 25. Draw well on a bye week this week, so he had 513 points. Good points. Hey Dagger 22. Blues No Clues 23. 24th Aussie 69. 25 Uncle G. 26 Crackalackin. 27 Malaz. William Wallace then 28. 29 Deadly Drawer. 30th Warricanes. 31 Nutcracker. 32 Big Muscle. Our boy here. And, oh, big muscle. Oh, no. I hope you can get back on top, man. And it'd be good to see you back in the top 5, top 10 again. King David, 403. Georgie Boy, 292. Horsek, 249. Schnutz, 217. Foxtail, 266. Jakela did really well there, 708. Good points. And a Limit Bliss there with 78 points. So Limit Bliss, I think, is on vacation for this one. So there you go. That wraps up your guys' points and how well you're doing. You're doing really good. You guys are doing really well here this season. I think we're halfway through the season as well. But still chasing down that number 1 spot there. I'm not going to let it get away from out of my sights there. I'm 300 points down though, so that's a lot of points to sort of catch up. County Pills though, I'm behind 200 points. He's doing really well as well. And but we're chasing down Cow 7. In fact, if we look at the leaderboard, I'm sitting 500th, man. I've dropped way down. I used to be, where was I? 79. Now I'm at 500, so that's a big drop. Cow 7 there, number 1 spot. Yeah, as expected there. Buckies and Crackies. That's her name. Papa Pump. Harry's team 1. The Long Crusade there, top 5. Bread Lover, Guildford on the punt, and T-Town Cowboy. Let's just see what. Let's see who scored the biggest points there. Some of you guys scored bigger than some of these leaders here in the rounds. Who scored around 500. Some of you guys have scored 700 plus points. So you guys are on the right track in terms of your pickings. And good luck for the rest of the rounds. I think we got how many rounds do we have? 18 rounds, 16 rounds. Okay, so we're halfway. We head into round 8, so we've got 8 more games to go through. 9 games to go through with round 8. So the season the regular season's almost coming to a close. I'm not even sure how the finals will go, how you pick. I guess you just do the same thing, but with just less teams. But we're almost halfway through the season, so it's time to make your picks count for the rest of the season here. But that's about wraps up this video here, episode 9. Thank you for joining me. If you just joined, you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Helps me to get to my goal of 5,000 subscribers this year. We're over 4,100 at the moment, so it's rolling along really nicely here. If you have a team and you haven't joined my league and you want to, go ahead and join as well. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put the code on the screen as well. And you guys can go ahead and join us and just join in the fun. It's all fun and games here. Don't forget, we've teamed up with G2A.com where you can get some awesome deals on video games if you're a video gamer like I am. And get yourself some good prices on games. Link is in the description below. And if you purchase through my link, it helps the channel as well. And also giving away a free copy of Rugby 25 on the channel. Details in the description on how to win that as well. So I appreciate all your support and those who subscribed recently and new. And just quickly before I wrap up the video, just looking at the standings, the current standings after round 7. And it is the Reds that topple the Chiefs here, number 1. And if we take a look at some of the stats here, so Queensland Reds points for 195 points, so they didn't score as many points as the Chiefs there, but they've got less points in terms of against with just 1 point. What's that? TF tries for, so Reds have scored less tries. If you don't know already, I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm from Hamilton, so I'm a Chiefs fan. So let's have a see. Tries against, 22 tries against with 24. So they've got less tries against them than the Chiefs. And then they got a tries bonus of 3, so that topples the Chiefs as well. LB losing bonus is 1 to the Chiefs. Losing bonus. Do you get a losing bonus? Interesting. Okay. And then plus and negatives here, points differences, and bonus points with Queensland Reds with 3, Chiefs with 2, even though they played the same amount of games and won the same amount of games. the points is in how many tries and things like that. So to end it, 23 points to the Reds, 22 to the Chiefs, and that puts the Reds on top of the Chiefs. The Crusaders in third spot. ACT Brumbies fourth. In fact, it's the whole fourth. 4, 5, and 6 is all the Australian teams, so they're doing really well there in the top 6. Western Force, New South Wales Waratahs, and ACT Brumbies. Hurricanes fall out of the top 6 into 7th. Highlanders 8, Moana Pacifica 9, Blues in the 10th spot, and Fijian draw there in the 11th spot, which they don't really deserve. They do play well. I mean, yeah, they've lost the games, but they do play well there, the draw. But yeah, it's how it goes. So there you go. If you're a Queensland Red supporter, you'll be loving this moment here as we go into round 8. So they've been doing really well. But there you go. That's the standings, and that's my Super Rugby Fantasy. And we will continue on until the rest of the round, heading into the finals as well. So can't wait for it. Until the next video, take care, be well, and I'll see you guys after round 8. I'll see you there.